वेंकटनाथार्य कवितार्किक केसरी वेदांताचार्य वर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि श्रीवासरंगपरकाल मुनित्रयाप्तलक्ष्मात्मरक्षणयोगागमान्तम् आचार्य भक्ति परिपूतमनर्गशीलं गोपालदेशिकमुनिं गुरुमाश्रयामः। व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे सुखतातं तपोनिधिं। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। Sri Vishnu Sahasranamam consists of 1008 names of Vishnu, 1000 names. Each name is supposed to be an auspicious attribute, the Kalyana Gunam of Perumal, Lord Vishnu. And it is not that he has got only 1000 gunas. He has got infinite Kalyana Gunams. He has got so many auspicious Gunams. And it is not that Bhishma just like that gave these names. He has gathered from those which are collected by the rishis. Rishibi Parigitina. So, Yani Namani Gaunani Vikyatani Mahatmanaha. Yani Namani, every name reflects the Kalyana Gunams. And it is picked up by the sages, rishis, as revealed to them, as liked by them, as adored by them, as the name Gunam of Perumal. So each one is so powerful, these Kalyana Gunams. So what is the use of the Kalyana Gunams? It is the use is for us to enjoy those Gunams, for us to get to know the power, the Jnanam, the Aishwarya, the Shakti, the Tejas, the Balam of the Lord. Thereby we can rest assured that our Father is very strong. He will take care of us. There is no need to worry. And the other Kalyana Gunams are is Shaushilyam, the Yelimai, Shaulabhyam, coming easily accessible to us, taking the birth amongst us, coming into the Archavataram amongst us, having such a Karunyam, the Daya, the mercy, and so helpful. He does not even have any partiality. So these Gunams make us go towards Him. The powerful Gunams give us assurance about Him. So let's enjoy the 91st Slokam today. Bharapratito yogi yogisha sarvakamataha ashramasramanaha kshama suparno vayuvahanaha. Bharapratito yogi yogisha sarvakamataha. Bharaprat, he who shoulders the entire burden. Katitaha, he whose greatness is praised by all the Vedas and all the Puranas, all the Itigasas. Katitaha. Yogi, he who is endowed with super yogic powers. Yogishaha, he who is the supreme, the foremost, the first among of all yogis. Sarva Kamadaha, he who bestows all desires of his devotees. Ashramaha, he who provides an abode of rest for the seekers. He who provides the rest for the seekers. And Shramanaha, he who makes it possible to continue the effort of uncompleted yoga in the next births. We will come to it soon. Explain each name. Kshamaha, Shramanaha, Kshamaha, he who alone is left behind at the time of dissolution, at the time of pralayam, mahapralayam. He alone exists. Everyone else, everything else, everybody else is getting into the sukshma form, the finest form, subtle form, and get saved, protected by him as his in his stomach, in his body. He alone is left behind. Suparnaha, he who has beautiful wings, he who has Suparna, the Garuda, as his Vahanam. Vayu Vahanaha, he who makes the wind, the Vayu, flow for the benefit of sustenance of life. Because of the air, we all sustain, we all survive. So, these one-liners now are going to be enjoyed. Bharapirkadito yogi yogisha sarvakamataha asramasramanaha kshamaha suparno vayuvahanaha bharabrit. Bharabrit are derived from the root brit, which means to hold, to support. It refers to the burden. He who shoulders the burden. Parasara Bhattar, who is the son of Kuratalvan, and Kuratalvan was the prime disciple of Bhagavad Ramanuja. He wrote a Sahasranamam Vyakhyanam called Bhagavad Guna Darpana. Darpan means mirror, the mirror that reflects the Kalyana Gunams of Perumal or the Vishnu Sahasranama. So he says in this case, the jivas are three types: the Baddha Jivatma, like us, the karma bound souls; the Mukta Jivatma, those who were amongst us but have attained moksha, have gone to the Sri Vaikuntham, his eternal abode, and they are living there eternally for time immemorial from now. And the Nitya Suris, who are the eternal souls like Garuda, Vishwaksena, Ananta, Adisheshan, all those, they have never been the karmic bound jivatmas like us. So the Baddha jivatmas are one among us, all of us who are living in this world, caught by the birth and death. So there is a anecdote. Parasara Bhattar had a Shishya called Namjiyar, who was a sannyasi, but he was a Shishya of Parasara Bhattar. Namjiyar went and asked Parasara Bhattar during one of the Upanyasams that why does Lord Ranganatha recline in Srirangam? Why he came down from Brahmas to Ikshvaku, the Surya Kulam, worshipped up to Rama in Ayodhya, and Rama handed over to Vibhishana, and Vibhishana came and established in Srirangam. Why Lord Ranganatha chose to remain here in between the Kaveri, two Kaveris, one is Kollidam and the other is Kaveri. In between the Kaveri, nearby the Chandra Pushkarani, the pond, why is he there reclining on Adisheshan? Parasara Bhattar mentioned that Gajendra Alvan's story, the elephant called Gajendra. The Gajendra wanted to offer a lotus flower to Mahavishnu. The Gajendra was a strong elephant and he was surrounded by his army of elephants. He went into the pond and then he caught hold of a lotus flower to offer to the Lord. When he was about to come, there was a crocodile which caught hold of the Gajendra's leg. And Gajendra used his force for very many years to pull the leg out of the crocodile's mouth. Could not. An army of elephants also tried to pull it out. Could not. Finally, Gajendra lost hope and it cried, Adi Mulame, the primordial chief. Naham Naham Nachaham. When he said the primordial chief, the Jagatkarana Bhutan, Adi Mulam, the one who gave me, the created me, please come and save me. When he said that, all other devatas said, Na aham, na aham, na chaham. Not me, not me, not me. And Sriman Narayana rushed to rescue the elephant. He came with the divine discourse, cut the mouth of crocodile and pulled the elephant's leg and saved. Crocodile was killed. Elephant Gajendra was given moksham. We know the story. So Nanjiyar asked, why are you telling this story? We all know that. He said, the Gajendra was caught by one crocodile, whereas We, the Parasara Bhatta himself says, I, you, all of us are caught by 5 crocodiles. 5. What are those 5? The 5 senses. Mei, Vai, Kan, Mukku, Shevi. The skin, the body, the bodily urge. Vai, the mouth, the tongue. Nose, the nose. Eyes and the ears. All these pull away from the good things, from the goodness. Though we would like to attend the Vishnu Sahasranama, though we would like to recite Vishnu Sahasranama, though we would like to utter Nama Sankirtanam, get up early in the morning at 4:30 and do yoga, whatever that we want to do, our 5 senses pull away. They say, forget it, sleep today, enjoy the tasty food, enjoy the ice cream, forget sugar. So watch Netflix, go into that, go into this. They simply pull it away and we follow the senses. Purivayil Aindavittan Poidir Vazhukam, Thiruvalluvar says. The one who is disciplined is the one who controls the 5 senses. We are unable to, because we are pulled by the 5 crocodiles. At least Gajendra realized that it wants to take it out, it wants to take out, and it wanted to come out of the crocodile's mouth. We are not even thinking of coming out of the 5 senses. We would like to go again and again, get into the crocodile's mouth, not get away. We are not even making an effort to come out of the crocodile's mouth. We don't even know that it is a crocodile. We think it is a tasty things, enjoying, immersed ourselves. So when such is the case, how can we call for his protection? So the Lord has decided, these people would not call me, but they are my kids, they are my children, they are my darling children. I need to save them. So he has decided to come in the middle of us. Sri Rangam, I would like to be in the middle, in the Arangam. Arangam means the stage. He is on the stage, in the middle of the stage, so that everybody can see him. And nearby there is a pond which is Chandra Pushkarani. So at least somebody would come and see me, yell for help, perform Sharanagati, and ask for, at least they get a semblance when they see me, semblance that they need to come out. So that is why he is the one who shoulders the burden. Bharabrit Katitaha. Next is Katitaha. Bharabrit Katitaha. Katitaha means to tell, to narrate. Kat, to tell, to narrate. So there is a Jitante Stotram which says Vachasam Vachyam Uttama. All the Shrutis, all the Smritis, Itigasam, Puranam, everything declares the greatness of the Uttaman. Vachasam Vachyam Uttama. Katitaha. He is the one who captures the gist. Even Trimaishi Alvar says, Sollinal Todarchi ni, Solapadum Porulum ni, Sollinal Solapadadu Odi Undrigendra Jyoti ni, Sollinal Padaikani, Padaika Vandu Tondrinar, Sollinal Surunganin Gunangal Solla Vallare. You are the ultimate goal of the Vedas. You are the one declared as the supreme Brahman by the Vedas. You are the supreme Paranjyoti, the effulgence, the splendor that cannot be described through words. You created Brahma so that he can perform the functions of Srishti using the Vedas as the aid, as the equipment, instrument. But even he cannot describe you through the words. Even 1/1,000,000th of your glories. Even Nammalvar says, Marayaya Nal Vedatul Nindra Malar Chudare. You who are the essence of all the 4 Vedas that are hidden inside the Marai, the Vedams, and as revealed to your devotees. Sri Shankaracharya mentions that he alone is declared as the supreme by the Vedas. All Vedas praise your virtue, the Kalyana Gunam. That is why he is called Katitaha. All the Vedas describe his status as supreme. Vedaischa sarvam ahameva vedyaha Vedanta krit veda videva chaham. Bhagavad Gita 15th chapter 15th sloka says, Vedaischa sarvam ahameva vedyaha Vedanta krit veda videva chaham. Indeed, I am to be known from all the Vedas. I bring about the fruition of the rituals of the Vedas. I alone am the knower of the all Vedas. So, Vishnu is sung everywhere at the beginning, in the middle, at the end of the Vedas, and in the Ramayana. O Bharata, best of Bharata race. So, Bhavishyata Puranam says. So, Katitaha. Bhagavan is Katitaha. One should be spoken out. One should be praised. Yogi, he who is endowed with superhuman powers. He who bonds everything together. He who has total control of the entire world, let alone his own self. So he is the yogi. Parasara Bhattar mentions that there is a unique greatness in him of bringing together a harmonious combination of things that generally do not go together. So he is called yogi. The context in which this is to be understood is the Anima, Mahima, Lahima. So the Ashta Aishwaryam and Bhakti Yogam are talked about in this. So it's not easy for one to have any of these Aishwaryas in full measure. So he is the yogi. Sri Shankaracharya mentions that he who can be attained through jnanam. About him, this is an interpretation that is given along the line of the philosophy. Bhagavan is attained only through the jnanam, and Ramanuja says bhakti rupapanna jnanam. The jnanam about him, and then being endearing to him, having a love for him because of knowing about him. So in order to know what is the sweet, the Mysore Pak, for example, you should know how it tastes. Then only you will begin to like it. You will begin to love it. So first is to know, and then to love, and then to act, which is to eat. So similarly, to know him, and then to love him, to have bhakti on him, and then finally to enjoy him. So Katitaha, yogi, then Yogishaha, who is the foremost lord of all yogis. Parasara Bhattar says here he is Yogishaha. He continues to mention that his interpretation is he is the foremost of all yogis. He bears the responsibility to bring about the perfection of Bhakti Yoga in a Bhakti Yogi. He conferred the pure goal, namely Sri Vaikuntham, to Janaka, to Sanaka Maharishi, to Sanat Kumara Maharishi, all those sages who were flawless. So, Kalakkam Illa Nal Tava Munivarkarai Kandor Tulakkamilla Vanavar Ellam Toduvargal. Thiruvaimozhi says the seers, the sages such as Janaka, Sanat Kumara, Sanaka, all those sages who have clear understanding as a result of their tapas, as a result of their bhakti, they cross the ocean of samsara and attain Sri Vaikuntham. They enjoy the ocean of enjoyment of his unlimited auspicious quality through enjoyment of his experience. So, Sri Shankaracharya gives the meaning that supreme among yogis. He explains that unlike other yogis who are subject to being obstructed by avidya, by ajnanam, by ignorance, he is not like that. Bhagavan is unobstructed by any ignorance, any impediment. So he is called the Lord of the yogis. So Yogishaha. Then Sarva Kamadaha, he who grants all desires. Sarvan Kaman Dadati iti Sarva Kamadaha, he who bestows all desires. Parasara Bhattar mentions Bhagavan is the one who grants all desires. Whatever you want, he grants everything. As I was mentioning, as I've always been telling, if you pray to Bhagavan, Vishnu, Sriman Narayana, or Lord Hayagriva, or Lord Narasimha, Rama, Krishna, whoever, that is avatarams, and if you recite Vishnu Sahasranama, pray for a pass mark, a good grade, a good job, a good promotion, or a wealthy existence, or for a nice wealth, or for good children, or for a healthy living, or for getting rid of our diseases, or whatever that you have a temporary issue. If you pray, one, that will get cured, that will be granted. Not only that, he would continue to bless with one after the other, so that at one point of time you will ask for the ultimate absolute anandam, the blissful moksha anubhava, to get rid of the samsaric ocean. It will happen. He is like the mall, Tirumal. He is a mall where you can buy vegetables in a big supermarket or NTUC supermarket, whatever supermarket. You can, if you go to buy a kilo of vegetable, in the next supermarket there will be an apple shop where you can buy an apple phone. Then there will be another shop which will be where you can buy a diamond necklace. All that you need is wealth, of course. So he is the supreme Tirumal, where you can buy anything and everything, including himself. Here the mall does not grant him the itself. You cannot buy the whole mall, but here you can buy the whole Tirumal. So here prapya punya kritam lokan ushitva shashwati samaha suchinam srimatam gehe yoga brashto vijayate. He who has fallen away from yoga is born again in the house of pure and prosperous, after having attained to the world of doers of good deeds, living there for many long years. So here I would like to say, Bahunam Janmanamante Jnanavanman Prapadyate Vasudeva Sarvamiti Samahatma Sudurlabaha. Krishna tells Arjuna, a yogi, a person who is devoted to me, takes very many births. After so many births, thousands of births, he realizes that I am in everything and everything is in me. Everyone and everything is housed in me, and I am housed in everything and everyone. Such a jnani is very rare, extremely rare to find, Arjuna. Sudurlabaha, extremely rare. Then Arjuna was so depressed. He says, it will take so many long years, and I spend the entire life meditating on you, and I die, and again I have to be born next birth as a baby. Again I have to start from beginning, LKG, UKG and PSLE, O level, 10th, 12th, university, job. Again I have to start fresh, recite Vishnu Sahasranamam, listen to this guy again. What's this? Then I have to start from scratch. Krishna says, no, you will not start anything from scratch. All good deeds, all righteous dharmic work, even if you forget, even if you slip from there, even if you forget to suppose you recite Vishnu Sahasranamam for 10 years and then you forget, you are deeply engrossed in the samsaric ocean, and you live for 30-40 years, you die. Nothing will go waste. You have already recited for 10 years. You will have a next wonderful birth in a Vaishnava family, in a devotee family, in a most pious family, where automatically at the age of 5 you will start reciting, because your father, your would-be father, would be teaching you. The neighbor will be blessing you. The guru will come into your house. Everything will happen automatically. Just like I have been pulled into this teaching of Vishnu Sahasranama. It's not that I chose to come to Singapore, chose to take up this. It all fell in place because of his unlimited grace unbounded daya. He is waiting to bless us. Nothing will go waste. That is the meaning of Sarva Kama Daha. And then we have so beautifully here we talk about this Vishnu Sahasranamam. So Bharapakadito yogi sa sarvakamataha ashrama shramanaha kshama suparno vayuvahanaha sarvakamataha asramaha. He who provides an abode of rest for the seekers. He provides rest. So here Parasara Bhattar mentions that Bhagavan bestows the rest for us, so that we can rest assured that he would take care of us. நலம் கொள் நான்மறை வாணர்கள் வாழ் திருமோகூர் நலம் கடல் அவன் அடிநிழல் தடம் அன்றி யாமே. Here there are two things that really give the rest, not only in this birth but all the birth to come. Nammalvar mentions that to be with the association of Bhagavatas, the devotees, because they are nalam kol vanargal. Even if you are not devoted, you are not able to focus, you are not able to discipline your mind, you are not able to control your senses, don't bother. Here the acharyas say, be with the association of devotees. Just be a friend to a devotee. Go to his house at least weekends, be with him for a couple of hours, listen, take part in his Trivaradhanam, in his puja, so that you will automatically be able to discipline and control your senses. So that is why, that's the way he gives rest for us. We will rest assured that we will be taken care. Shramanaha, he who makes it possible to continue the effort of uncompleted yoga, uncompleted devotion in the next birth. Parasara Bhattar mentions that this is so beautifully, he would take care of us. He regains the disposition of mind which he had in the former body. We all know the story of Jada brother. So the rishi who took care of a small deer, he was always thinking of the deer, the kuti, man kuti, and when he was about to die, he always thought of the kuti man. So he took birth as a deer in the next birth, and he realized that he took birth because of his antima smriti, the final remembrance when at the time of passing away. Then he was born as a Jada brother and the yogi. So nothing goes waste. One who torments those who are not capable of discrimination, Shankaracharya mentions, Bhagavan is indicating the right path for attaining him. There are many of us who do not want to follow that path, and then he is left with no choice except to undergo the effect of our karma, tormenting experience, living in samsara. But he gives, because of some right good act done without our knowledge, he brings a devotee in our path and he changes our track. So that is how he takes care of us. Kshamaha, he who is in diminished form, like a Vamana, he who helps the yogi to become well equipped. So Kshamaha. So Parasara Bhattar mentions here that one who uplifts and supports those that have not successfully completed the previous bhakti. One who allows those who have slipped from the path of yoga to fulfill their efforts by giving them the necessary strength to achieve this. Kshamaha. So Gita Slokam, 6th chapter, 40th Slokam, talk about it. Partha naivega na mutra vinashastasya vidyate nahi kalyana kritkaschit durgatim tata gacchati. Neither here in this world nor there in the next world, Arjuna, there is any destruction for a devotee. No one who does good ever come to an evil end. No one. If you do good things, you will not get an evil end. You will only get a better end. Sri Shankaracharya mentions that Bhagavan has this nama signifying that he alone is left behind after everything disappears. in the pralayam. So he alone exists, and he will bring us back at the end of pralayam during the evolution based on our karma. Suparnaha, he who has Garuda as his Vahana. He who pervades the entire universe completely. He who rests on the beautiful banyan tree leaf, the fig tree leaf at the time of pralayam. So all these are so beautifully described. Then Suparnaha Vayu Vahanaha. Vayu Vahanaha means the one who makes the wind flow just for benefit of the sustaining life, who lifts up the fallen with the swiftness of the air with the help of Garuda. If you think of Garuda, when you are having some trouble, when you are in sorrow, when you are scared, Perumal would come immediately on Garuda to remove you from that sorrow. Swami Desikan had composed Garuda Dandakam, a 4-prose form. So just think of Garuda, and he rushes on Garuda. And he who had the Vayu, the Hanuman, as his vehicle, Hanumanta Vahana, during his Rama incarnation. So Parasara Bhattar mentions that the Bhagavan's act of driving the Vayu, making it move and flow, because of the survival of all of us, because of the air. So here we need to understand, Shankaracharya mentions that he who is the director of the vital pranan. Bhagavan has this nama signifying that he is the controller of the air, of the 7 regions of space, the Sapta Mandalam. So Sri Shankaracharya mentions that one who makes the air flow and sustain all beings. The Taittiriya Upanishad says, Bhishasmad Vataf Pavate. The wind blows through fear of the Lord, because he is the indweller in the wind. He makes us survive through the wind. Such a beautiful sloka, giving us an enjoyment of this wonderful power, as well as his Shaulabhya Shaushilyam. He is easily accessible to us. He is ready to protect us. He considers saving us as his burden. He thinks that it is his burden to save us. Just like the father always thinks of saving, protecting the children. Adiyen Dhanyosmi Kavitarkika Simhaya Kalyana Gunashaline Srimate Venkateshaya Vedanta Gurave Namaha.